Hello everyone, this is Abdurrahman Gilal. In our previous presentation, we discussed that what is the need of programming language or languages and why do we have so many programming languages. We realized that programming languages are important for us to communicate with the computer systems. And there are so many parts of the computer system such as hardware, data, user. So in order to communicate with any kind of part, we need software. In order to develop software, we need programming languages. So there are so many factors in order to select any specific programming languages. In a nutshell, we discussed that there are different types of application requires different types of programming languages. For instance, if we are supposed to develop a web application, we may have different language that may not be suitable for mobile application. We also realized that there are some paradigms that are actually being used in different type of applications, such as object-oriented programming or procedural programming, or we realize that we have functional-based programming. So this may be a reason for someone to select a programming language. We also discussed that available resources are one of the reasons by which one can be actually thinking to select any programming languages. So in today's short presentation, I will be trying to discuss that why one should be actually choosing Java. In this course, we will be mainly using Java as a programming languages. So I'm going to tell you some reasons by which you can be confident that the reason of using Java for programming too. So let's say start with the first one, that is the paradigm, why Java. Major reason for selecting Java is its object-oriented programming paradigm, which means that it actually develop, or we design and develop the code keeping every single entity as an object. So we focus the entity as an object, and then we develop everything over it. It basically helps us to have a modularity in the code plus reusability of the code. So it's not easy to develop everything. Sometimes we got a code which we can reuse. So in other programming languages, such as procedural programming languages, we have to call and develop the same code, which can occupy more memory and create other, limitations within our code. So I will be discussing how does object-oriented programming look like in our next presentation. But just to give a quick idea that object-oriented programming are, very much useful for us to create modularity in the code and plus reusability of the code. So, it promotes clear structure for software systems. So another reason that it is platform independent. What I mean is that some programming languages are programming dependent, and their structure of using or running the code is to convert from programs directly to machine. So which makes them platform dependent. So in a nutshell, I would say that Java does not do that way. It actually compiles the code into the bytecode, which means that if any machine that supports a JVM, Java Virtual Machine, can easily run that code. So you do not need to have any specific supporting, platform for that. Anywhere that is JVM supported, you can use that code. So this is one of the beauty of Java, that it is platform independent. So, as I told you that we got different purposes such as web application, mobile application, enterprise software. So anywhere you go, if you want to see that the coding can be developed using different programming languages. But what if we learn Java? It helps us to use, to use it for developing any type of program such as web application, enterprise software, mobile application. So with one programming language, language, we can develop different types of application, which is one of the things that we just discussed in the previous presentation. So Java is strongly typed, which means it actually focuses the data and the type of data. It does not just let the things go. It it does not let the error happen. At the level of execution or after the compilation. For instance, that if we have you know um, an array outbound, which it sees it, so it actually always try to see the limitations and try to focus as the types that are we using during compile time or at every stages, I would say. So it is very good thing for us to know about Java. So one of the extraordinary feature of Java is that it automatically collect the garbage. It does not, let the garbage being floated. It actually let us to reclaim the memory that is of no use. So which means that we can recycle the memory, and it is a kind of a memory management system that we are basically, easily be doing with Java. So, as I told you that we are mainly focusing object-oriented paradigm in this language Java, but because it supports object orientation does not mean it doesn't support others. So we still can be actually considering that Java supports procedural programming as well as a functional programming. So I say that it's a multi-paradigm support language. And there's a feature called Lambda expressions, which means this is an advanced feature in Java. It is actually kind of a, function which is without any name. It's like a quite advanced feature. Definitely we'll discuss in our course, but in a small level of understanding, I would say it is kind of a function or a method that is not given any name, but it actually executes everything like a function. So we will be learning about this, and this is one of the beauty of Java. So in the conclusion, I would say it's a versatile language. It supports object orientation. It is platform independent and widely used in various domains. Plus, it helps us to manage our memory. It is focuses the type that we're using, strongly typed, and it supports the advanced features such as Lavada expressions and etc. So in our next presentation, we will try to know how object-oriented programming actually looks like and how does it work. So if you got any question regarding the selection of Java, please do not hesitate to approach me or comment me, and I will be happy to answer that. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.